Howdy friends, this is Kathy from Rust Paper Scissors, and I was going to try something different today and do a tutorial. My friend Tonya from Scribblesintime, I had sent her some flower poundings that we had done on a recent trip to Colorado. She makes the most amazing journals, and several of them are nature themed, or she always has some nature in them, and I thought she might enjoy the flower pounding. So this is something I did a long time ago with my children, and when we went to Colorado this year, we have a little cabin and some property. We have no water, no electricity, so it's quite primitive, and you're always looking for something to do. So I took the flower pounding again this time, and we did it. So Tanya wanted me to show how to do it. There's some great videos out there, and I should have just steered her to one of those, but I wanted to try a tutorial. I've never done that, but what it is this is the example of what I had done just to get ready for this video. And this is, I believe, an oak leaf. This is just, I believe, a weed from my garden. This was a mistake. This flower and leaf was from these violets. And so that's, you never know what color you're going to get or what's going to happen. So I think you could take like a micron pen and go around and define the flower, the petals, and that would look really nice. And then this was from, I believe it's a crepe myrtle tree. It was a pink crepe myrtle, and this was the color. I don't know if you can see the color. It was a very pink color, but it turned violet when you pounded it. So that's the examples that I was going to show you, and I have the leaves here that I can show you. This is the leaves that made this print, and then this is the oak leaf that made that print. So I was going to demonstrate that, let me move my camera over here, and I wanted to show you. I already got prepared, but I forgot to tell you what you need is, it's called Prepared for Dyeing Fabric, PFD, and it's a very tightly woven fabric, and I'm not sure if you could use like watercolor paper might work, things like that, but I just have done it on the fabric. And so I wanted to show you, I taped this one down, and these leaves are these leaves. And I thought, I had never noticed how unique they were. They look like hearts. And so I wanted to pound those. And here's an example. So they were just in my garden. I don't have many flowers in my yard, so when we were up in Colorado we used daisies and thistles and some other kind of flowers, so I had more of an opportunity, but it seems like the leaves turn out the best. They said one of the tricks was when you put the flower or leaf down on your fabric, if you put it vein side down towards the fabric, it's going to give you a more pronounced vein look. So all you need is some cheapo masking tape, and you just tape it down. And it's very easy. And like I say, there's much better videos on YouTube, and I'll list some in the description below. But I wanted to try a tutorial, and I thought I might could do this one. So it's just very easy. So you do that, and then I believe in the video she said you flip it over and you pound, and you can see the leaves from this side. I don't know that it really matters. You could probably do it either way, but let's try this side first. So you just start pounding, and it's a lot of good therapy. Sorry it's so noisy, and I'm just going to be quiet while I'm doing this. But you can see, can you see what I'm doing? And I'll hold it up as I go. So that's what it's starting to look like. And rearrange and pound from the other side. Let's see what that looks like. You can see the leaves a lot better on this side. And I go on and do the stem. Let's see. It's coming out pretty good, but not as vibrant as the other ones were. So you just never know what you're going to get. And before I did it on the concrete or on the picnic table, but I couldn't get my camera down there. So we're just doing it here. So we'll just do that. And then let's try this one, the heart-shaped leaves, and see what they look like. I hope I'm in frame. Like I say, it's some good therapy. I'm going to turn it over and do it on the other side for a minute. You can really see the leaf on this side. And if you had a dimensional flower, you would tape it down and you might cut the center part down so it's not so, doesn't stand up so tall. So we had to do that on some of the sunflowers that we did. The center was pretty tall. Let me try and finish this up. This one's just not doing. I guess it's a lighter green, or it's just not doing as well as this one did. So we'll just concentrate on this one. Well, I'm going to stop. That one's just doesn't seem to be doing it. Then all you do is you remove the masking tape from the back, and sometimes there is residue from the flowers or leaves. This one doesn't seem to have very much, but it's very faint, but you can see that it does leave an impression. Might be pretty in a journal of leaves and botanicals. And then let's see, this one I don't even think it's going to have turned out, but you never know. So, very faint. Maybe if I had more time or if I was on a better surface, it might have come out better. But that's it. Like I say, I think they would be really pretty in botanical journals. I hope this video wasn't too annoying with the hammering and it wasn't too crazy. I hope you'll give it a try. It's easy. The fabric is very reasonable. It's not very expensive, and I really enjoyed it and wanted to do this for Tonya. She was sweet enough to ask about it, but I just want you to see once again that these leaves turned out much better than the ones I just did. You can really see them, and those would be pretty in a journal. Well, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. I hope you will leave me a comment. I hope it wasn't too hysterical to listen to me and pound these flowers. Thank you very much.